So now that Invincible Season 4 is wrapped up, I wanted to share with you all my overall thoughts on this season. I'm going to talk about the things that I liked, the things that I disliked, and where I think they are going to go with it in the future seasons that is not comic book related. So let's get started. The thing that I liked most about the season was the character development that we got between a lot of the characters, and I even think this might be the best character development that we've seen in the entire series. For example, in episode 6, the one after Mark fights Conquest, the relationship and development between Oliver and Nolan has to be some of the best character development in the entire show. When Nolan gives his apology to Oliver for saying that he never loved Andressa, and then he said that he actually did love Andressa and that Andressa saved him and forgave him, I thought that that was Omni-Man's first ever, good apology. I thought that was very well written and well acted by the voice actors. Plus, the montage of them fighting together and then training and then fishing was just remarkable. That was my favorite episode in this season, in my personal opinion. We got Oliver talking to Omni-Man about how he wants to bone a lobster. I mean, can it get any better than that? Of course, I love the big combat scenes as much as the next guy, but personally, I think that the development and the character moments are the coolest part of the show and what I think is the best to watch. I also really enjoyed seeing Nolan's backstory. I think that the coolest part about that episode was the fact that we got to see that Nolan has always been empathetic. For example, when he's training the Viltrumite children, he gives one of those girls that couldn't answer the question a second chance. How many Viltrumites give people a second chance? He also has a visible reaction when he is laying down and he sees the woman who is next to him die, and he has another reaction when he sees his father dead. How many Viltrumites actually get sad when somebody's dead? In that very same episode, we see Omni-Man's mom say, "I never want to see you again," to young Omni-Man and her supposed husband. The Viltrumite Empire is not very lovey-dovey, so the fact that Omni-Man has always sort of had these emotions, I think makes his character much more interesting. I also loved the moments between Alan and Omni-Man. Their interactions and their duo was, in my opinion, the best duo of this season, and I really liked how they were going on their little fetch quest mission together. Another highlight of this season was Debbie and Omni-Man's first interaction since Chicago. She really let him have it. I loved the line where she said, "You killed my husband." That line was super cold, and if you think about it, yeah, it makes sense. It kind of sucks to feel like they're probably going to get better, but I'll expand on that in a bit. And last but not least, I think the MVP of this season goes to my boy, Thrag. I don't think I have ever seen somebody go from so many fraud allegations and then just instantly shut them all down as quickly as he does. And I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them. When Nolan, Mark, and Oliver go to Themyscira for the first time and kind of just wipe the floor with the other Viltrumites,